let's not talk about that. We're gonna start our game one between Equalizer versus MYA.
Yes, and of course, no stranger, Fanny is right there. You're not getting into the game.
Sadly to say.
Well, what's your prediction like? Who do you think they will ban? I'm guessing, well, Lancelot, Kagura, kind of the usual ban.
Yep, I kind of guess that it's gonna be Johnson.
Johnson.
So let's see if there's a Johnson being banned, because you did mention that the past 2 days, his ban rate is kind of improved significantly. But they're gonna take their time. Oh, this is actually the one ban loss.
One ban loss.
So right. MYA, again, for those who just tuned by, MYA will not be banning one hero because of punishment or delay from them, because they did not come on check-in on time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Hellcut got banned. Okay.
Oh,
we did talk about Hellcut previously when Fredo was the first one who started using it, right? We've been seeing Hellcut the last 2 days. Not very great performance by him. The lineup probably is just kind of iffy, you know, not very good combos.
Kind of a mismatch. It doesn't blend it really well.
Yeah.
But I do see some great Hellcut plays, and like I said, I think I'm not sure when you were there. I did interview with one of the players. He did mention that Hellcut is actually a very good assassin if used with the right team and the right place. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see Hellcut being banned, because we rarely see a Hellcut being banned in our lineup, and we have Lancelot being banned. And now it will be the draft pick. We will have Team Equalizer going in with Arv.
I think Grok is gonna make an appearance soon.
We're gonna have
Angela,
the android. Woo! You know, you've been talking about this, you know, before the live stream or before the casting. You know, you did mention that Angela is...
Johnson! They got Johnson in!
What? Okay. Never mind. Bye, Angela.
Pretty solid. Now I'm feeling a bit sad. MYA played with my feelings, because I have been playing Angela a lot. I mean, I like to play support roles, right?
Correct.
So when Angela first came out, and they're gonna take Angela or not?
Just gonna hover about that, and yes, they are gonna take Angela and Zaz. This is gonna be an interesting lineup for Equalizer. Equalizer, they are gonna put the tanks and fighters away first, because you know, normally in the meta they will normally choose all teams will normally choose a good mage or a good tank to, you know, kind of mold their composition, their team composition, and after that either a marksman or the other roles will follow up. But this is actually interesting to see from Team Equalizer. They're going with mage, a support, and another mage. It
kind of put them in a very wobbly position, because they're quite soft, you see.
It's very questionable unless, you know, Team MYA did not choose the tanks, or they already, I mean, Team Equalizer has a tank in mind or 2 tanks in mind to kind of support, and I hope it's a good one. And wait a minute.
No, they're just making
just teasing us.
Yeah. Gosson will not make an appearance.
Okay,
he's
just listen from here, right? Gosson will not make an appearance. So, you sure he's gonna make an appearance? Okay, good.
Yeah, Alpha.
Yeah.
Grok Alpha, I guess, pretty solid lineup. Not bad, but I mean, heroes like Zaz and Angela. I mean, Angela is still okay depending on positioning. Zaz needs a lot of protection.
Yep.
So Harley, he's fully capable of taking care of himself.
Correct, because he's an evasive character as well.
Exactly. So it'd be interesting to see Angela in this match actually.
I want to see how Zaz is going to have protection with Grok and Angela. I'm just going to guess it's not going to be the 2 tank setup with 1 Zaz. But anyways, let's talk about MYA's lineup. They have Lapu Lapu, Roger, and Aurora. Another comfortable picks of heroes that they have. They normally run with. Let's go with predictions. Peach.
I mean,
you did mention that you're giving the upper advantage, the upper predictions to MYA.
Yeah, I did.
So, would you like to go with them?
The lineup from MYA is actually quite solid.
Yes,
so,
I do agree with you with that.
But I think Equalizer, if they play their positioning well, they can pull this off. So I'm gonna go with Equalizer this time.
Equalizer. I also wanted to go with Equalizer because I like to see this type of new lineups. And, you know, talking about the Zaz meta where you need to have 2 tanks to kind of support. now they are lacking of one tank, so they're either going to get a support character to help out Grok, which Grok can kind of, help out Zaz with kind of Grok as well with a tank support style, or either get Alpha on board. But I can't see Alpha being, you know, the 3-lane heroes with Zaz.
I think it's actually okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it is doable. My prediction is Grok will probably go with Angela and then Alpha with Zaz. It's still pretty decent because Alpha can definitely back Zaz up when needed. And of course, Zaz will be able to deliver the damage in time, so long as his ward is available, right?
But anyways, we'll see about that as we're going to go inside Game 1. For Team Equalizer onto the blue team and MYA onto the red team, the turtle will spawn at the south side of the map. And oh, this is the prediction that I made. Grok, Angela and Zaz, the 3-men.
Nice.
Okay, I need you to kind of like calculate or, you know, kind of do that matchup advantage between the opposite 3-lane heroes, because like I said, you are lacking of one tank. You're gonna replace a tank with a support, which, in my opinion, Zaz prefers.
That was a nice steal from Johnson.
Oh, really?
They got their creep at the very last minute. That was very, very nice.
But anyway, getting to the point back, you know, having, you know, Zaz, I think he prefers much more tanking protection rather than supports going on, because I feel that Zaz is not much of. I mean, he doesn't need much assistance from the support. He needs more assistance rather from the tank to deal up the damage if anyone's trying to gank him from behind or from other corners. But let's see how this works. You know, Team Equalizer being the bottom 3, let's try out everything, you know. Let's just try every single thing we can do. As you can see right now, D Johnson just used his flicker.
Roger got the hermit kill. All the hard work from Zaz just went down the drain. And this game, there's no actual marksman except for Roger. He's more like a semi, what do you call that, marksman fighter?
Yeah, fighter.
So it'd be quite interesting to see. It's kind of like a mage dominated game this time around.
You notice that even in the current meta,
surprised a lot of us yesterday. So now we're back into the game.
Okay, never mind. We'll read your comments later on. Don't worry, we still read your comments. Alright, go ahead.
For those who are actually asking about the code, you know, it's not expired. You just gotta be fast when the code is out. So, cause there's only so many codes we're giving out, you gotta fight with everyone else. We're not giving. Oh, there we have some action going on down there. First blood by Aurora.
Wow, Aurora onto. Wow,
Johnson. That was a very nice taxi ride.
Okay, this is interesting.
In. Yep.
And you're speaking about Johnson. No, it's Aurora against Zaz, if not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, yeah, look, that was a bit of a blunder issue there, but there was a bit. We have to see the replay later onwards of the first blood. But I need to see how Zaz get caught. Again, this is the weakness that we talk about. This is the Zaz meta, not running with 2 tanks. Zaz, again, he needs a lot of damage absorption. He needs his teammates, aka the tanks, to kind of deal the absorption, trying to be the first in line to sacrifice their lives for his life. And anyhow, Zaz is able to take down the first tower of the game. So this is interesting. Equalizer putting a lot of pressure onto the tower lanes, while again, unfortunately, had to sacrifice hero for Team MYA.
It kind of feels like Equalizer is going for a very fast game and both of the teams are waiting for the turtle. That's going to be quite a tight fight.
I love teams to go for objectives, and one of the important methods is to get that turtle into your hands for the extra experience and goal. As you can see, the whole team right now is trying to get that steal. Grok is able to take the last hit of the turtle. However, he will have to fall back as Team MYA will get the first blow onto Grok, unfortunately, while Zaz is still alive with a slither of health. And Team MYA will get 1 kill off. However, they will lose the turtle objective to Team Equalizer. And Peach, we do have a fan from you, Dila Hesh Prahaba. He said, "Love you, Peach, for supporting Leslie." So We'll be looking forward for the other teams also to use Leslie here. And we have our dear friend Sudo. He just come back from a 10 laps in the pool.
Alright, that was a very risky, very risky initiation.
Sorry,
by
Sudo.
Johnson.
Your spotlight's over. We have to see this game, my bad.
So Johnson actually went straight into the turret. They did manage to kill 2 heroes, 1 hero. But then again, he almost lost his life just for that. And we've seen a lot of Johnsons the last 2 days, right?
Yep.
So what I particularly liked about the Johnson yesterday was that you make your ult. I mean, you want to make full use of your ult.
Correct.
But at the same time, you don't want to use it recklessly.
Yes.
You know, you don't want to just hit like, I've already used it, I don't want to waste my ult.
Correct.
So you got to use it very accurately because it can be quite deadly. It's either, you know, you wipe out or they wipe out. Yeah.
It's a flip of a coin from there. And you know, even with the rework, you know, Johnson has to be really precise on the skill set. I don't see Johnson being one of the type of tanks that is very tanky. But anyways, look at that. That meltdown onto Angela. Ouch. Painful. Ooh. She has to go back to the grave and kind of reprogram her Android software. But anyhow, Team Equalizer is still taking a beating. Zaf will fall down to Roger. The fighter, hybrid marksman Kagura will take down one of the members of Equalizer. Unfortunately, Harley will take down Roger from there. So it's going to be a trade of kills. However, MYA will win this team fight.
Impressive gameplay by MYA. I guess they're starting to be very aggressive, you know, after losing 1 turret. Guys, we gotta stand back up on our feet, try to focus. I don't know, it's quite 50-50. Equalizer is kind of really performing today.
Equalizer is performing in terms of objectives, but again, they don't really want to get that kill scoreboard into the favors of MYA, because every kill you get extra XP, you get extra gold, and you kind of like say, hey guys, you can kill me, go get some gold and buy yourself some good hero kits. So once MYA is really farmed really well, and that's where the big problem comes in, because the towers already don't really mind. They can just burn down towers really well. And look at that, that Johnson ultimate. They actually hit that, but Harley managed to escape with the juke.
But he still goes down.
So sad. And of course, Roger is able to take down Angela again back to the programming station. Roger says to Angela. And now Team Equalizer is left with 3 members in the map, the playing field right now. It's going to be tough at this moment. And Zaz and Grog, they're just standing on their line. They try to protect this particular tower. Unfortunately, the tower will fall to Lapu Lapu. Zaz is gutting this so much that been melted down by Roger again. However, Grog is able to escape in the nick of time. Now, this is where the danger starts. Team MYA, if their heroes are really well equipped with their personal hero kit, their towers, aka Team Equalizer, will just burn down very badly. They will not get map control, because that's where you have to be a bit more defensive, because you know your opponent heroes are way better than you. And you will lose map control, you will lose total objectives, and eventually the lot. So it's going to be tough to see how Team Equalizer will balance that. And look at that Johnson, you just woo, you just want to say, I wonder if you know how to be in. And oh well, Aurora managed to take down one of the members of Team Equalizer here. Aurora has been doing really well. If you can see the scoreboard, she has 3 kills, 0 dash pitch, and 6 assists.
Impressive, very impressive. At only level 8.
Oof.
Yeah.
She's not even the highest level hero at the time being.
She's actually the average, I would say. Quite a few of them are 7, 8.
She's the lowest level hero in her team right now.
Yes.
Holy moly.
I'm actually waiting to see Kagura's performance in the team fight, you know. It's kind of hard to catch Angela at this point. She's died a few times, like 4 times already.
Correct.
This is when Angela really wants to play it safe. You know, you should be hiding, waiting for team fights. Like, you know, you go into this, I don't know, maybe a miscommunication. They should have went for Lapu Lapu.
It's, you know, it's a bit tough. Again, you're building the Zaz meta around a support and a tank. And this is, oh my goodness, look at MY SG melted down by Alpha. Unfortunately, the rest of Equalizer team members will have to fall back. Orca will be the first to fall, unfortunately. And Pak Chok, he has to run away, and nope, he will fall down to the hands of Lapu Lapu.
Well, Harley managed to secure Aurora right from the back. Well, that's...
2 to 2.
At least they managed to get someone.
But then again, they lose a tower as well. And this is where MYA becomes really, really deadly. You have your hero kits, you have the time, you have the ability, you have the confidence actually to push towers, and it's just coming, you know, it's just coming for them, you know, just saying that this is already the step, this is the blueprint that we want to lay down and, you know, demolish a team such as Equalizer. While Team Equalizer, on the other hand, I know their blueprint is trying to get objectives, but if the kill streak just kind of expands like right now, look at that. Look at that Harley, so in trouble. He is gonna be dead.
No mercy given at all. They're just gonna go straight for Angela.
And look at that.
Comes in. It's a little bit way too late.
Oh no!
You know, everyone just gotta keep running.
And here's the thing, Roger Kingsley managed to run away from the danger. Orca trying to chase him. Unfortunately, Zaz will have to fall down to the hands again of Aurora. And now Team Equalizer, without any other members to kind of like, you know, help out in terms of team fight, they had to fall back either to lose a tower or lose more members if they were to continue.
At this point, Equalizer, I really think they should probably try to split push, and then here comes a Johnson taxi ride again. I don't know what they're gonna hit.
He's gonna hit Orca, aka the Grok, but oh my goodness, Grok just ran away from there. Unfortunately, not enough evasion, and he's gonna fall down.
Well, he managed to buy some time for the teammates to actually save the turret, you know, by killing the creeps and not letting them fight near the turret. So, you know, once you fight the turret, the creep wave is there, you're just gonna get that turret down just like that.
However, Peach, in the long-term run, you're losing your tank, and, you know, Team MYA can just go into other lanes, you know, knowing that their sole tank is down. They have to take this opportunity to steal either objectives or push lanes for the tower taking. So the middle lane is safe for the time being, even though it's down to the slither of health, but it's not enough. Holy moly! Johnson just ramming into one of the members of Team Equalizer, and I bet that's Angela. Angela's not going to be happy. She's going to go down, falling down to the grave. That instant meltdown, and now 2 towers being taken down by Team MYA. Team Equalizer has no choice but to fall and play onto the hands of Team MYA right here. The blueprint is set. They know what they're gonna do. Team Equalizer looking quite lost this time.
MYA, I guess they're really successful in pushing Equalizer to the point of desperation. Like that Grok, you know, simply just so he could save the turret, you know, he tried his best, he couldn't run. Easy Lord for MYA. Point of desperation again, you see they're still gonna go and try, even though it's quite obvious that MYA is gonna go for Lord.
And here comes the team fights. Roger will take the Lord. Unfortunately, Alpha will take the Aurora. Lapu Lapu will get the trade kill, leaving to 2 to 1 as Roger is able to take down Angela, goes back to the grave. Little Android Angela, and the rest of Team Equalizer has no choice but to sleep to the hands of MYA. Lapu Lapu taking down Orca, aka Grok, leaving only Zaz and Harley. Oh my goodness, this is actually really difficult for Team Equalizer to even continue to take the next tower from Team MYA.
But the creeps are doing pretty fine, you know, they're pushing the turret, they just got the bottom lane turret, so...
It's tough, right?
Yeah, it is very tough. I guess the only way, if they want to steal turret, I would guess Harley would be the best choice.
Harley backdooring, you know, I have that, you know, I just developed this every time something questionable comes up in my mind. So if the viewers back home, you know, let's try to do that a bit regarding about Harley trying to do backdoor attacks or offense. However, this is not the time for Equalizer to even think about offense, as their defense is crumbling down to the hands of MYA. Lord is there. Johnson managed to ram onto someone, and Aurora will take down Angela again. And Zaz is able to take that trade kill onto Johnson. Unfortunately, Team Equalizer are going down into members 2-2 trade. And Zaz is able to get a double kill. And Roger able to steal a kill onto Alpha. However, Team Equalizer are so goes down. And Roger managed to fall down. What is happening to Team MYA? They're just going to protect the Lord. The Lord is going to deal so much damage onto the main base. Unfortunately, he will fall down to the hands of the heroes in Equalizer, and Equalizer managed to save their base a bit for now.
Oh my god!
No
this is
way!
Stop the creep wave! Oh,
it's too little, too late. As Team MYA played such a great move, they lost a lot of heroes, but they managed to take out all 3 lanes, leaving no turrets for saving onto the main turret. So congratulations to Team MYA. They'll walk away with
1-0.
1-0. You know what's the main point of this lineup for Team Equalizer? Like, they are hoping that the Angela could work with the Zaz meta to replace that 1 tank reduction from there, that 1 tank. You know, you don't have 2 tanks, you have 1 tank and 1 support. It doesn't feel that it's going to click